What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our League Cup quarter-final preview here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travel to St Mary's to take on Southampton. It is an 8 p.m. kickoff on Wednesday, and of course we will be here to take you through the game with a watch along, a match reaction, and of course our player ratings video as well. If you haven't joined us for a preview before, this is what you can expect over the next few minutes. I'll give you a bit of an injury update ahead of the game. We'll talk about a potential 11. I'll give you my selection, of course ask you to let me know your thoughts. We'll also dip in and give you a score prediction and a few other bits and pieces along the way. So I will be back, my friends, in 83 quick seconds after a word from our sponsor, Surfshark. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month. Right, my friends, we are back, and as promised, let's give you an injury update to start with. So heading into this game, we are expecting Federico Chiesa, Diogo Jota, of course, to be available. Still no news on Costas and when he may be back, so we've erred on the side of caution here and kept him out of the squad. We've also got no news of a defined date for Ibrahim Konate and Conor Bradley to come back in. But other than that, he says, after naming quite a few injured players, we are as you were and as you would expect. So let's go into this one and start off, I guess, with, well, a little word on Southampton. They have sacked the manager, Russell Martin, so the under-21 manager is going to be in charge. It's always difficult when you've got these all-Premier League ties to gauge how strong the opposition are going to go. So I'm not really sure what to expect. This is probably it, though, for Southampton's season. It's looking really unlikely they're going to stay in the Premier League. They're 9 points, I believe, adrift as we sit here. So I don't know what to expect from them. But from us, well, I am expecting some changes. Maybe not as many as you guys and David Lynch seemed to believe when we spoke on Monday, but I do think that there is room to rotate here and still keep a relatively strong squad. I personally want us to get through into the semi-final. I know Arne Slot will have an eye on the Spurs game. He'll have an eye on the Champions League coming up as well. But this is a chance of a trophy. If you beat Southampton, you're into the semi. So, I think let's be cautious, but let's go fairly strong. And with that, let's get stuck into what I think is a decent predicted 11 that I've come up with. So we'll start off with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs, as we always do. Caoimhín Kelleher will come back in between the sticks. He was always going to get this competition regardless of whether Alisson Becker was fit or not. So Kelleher in goal. And then I've gone for Kwanzaa and Van Dijk in the centre-back positions. Now I'm aware that Van Dijk needs a rest. I am. And I'm hoping he can get that against Accrington Stanley in the FA Cup, where maybe we could bring in some young players, even in the centre-back positions. So I've gone Van Dijk and Kwanzaa there, which means Joe Gomez is probably going to shift somewhere else. You can probably guess where that is. So let's have a look then at the two full-back positions. I've gone for Joe Gomez and Trent Alexander-Arnold. And look, I get it. People might not want Trent to play. People might want Joe Gomez to be central. But I'm trying to give us a strong enough base and a spine that we can still make some changes in other areas of the pitch, but keep some type of unity and cohesiveness in there. So I've gone for Gomez at left back and Trent at right back. Now keep in mind as well, Trent missed some games recently, so he's already had a bit of a break in that regard with minutes in the legs. So I think he should be fine for this one. You could make an argument to put Nialo perhaps in, or one of the other youngsters in at left back, but I do want to give us a decent enough base because I want to win this game. So moving into midfield now, and here I think this was kind of easy, to be honest with you. So I've gone for Wataru Endo to come in the number 6 position. You could of course make an argument for others to come in there, maybe Tyler Morton as an example. But for me, I've gone for Wataru Endo, Harvey Elliott and Alexis McAllister. We know Alexis has had lots of time off because of suspensions and whatnot now, so Alexis to play. Harvey Elliott, I believe, deserves a start. Give him a chance to put himself in the manager's thinking ahead of the game against Spurs. And then, of course, Wataru Endo, because he deserves some game time. So that is my midfield. Moving into the attacking third of the pitch now, and it was a little bit more difficult here, but I think I've come up with a balance that I'm happy with. So in the wide positions, we're going to have Federico Chiesa on the right-hand side and Cody Gakpo on the left-hand side. Now, again, you could make an argument for putting in maybe even Jayden Danns here. I don't think he's ready for a start personally. But for me, Gakpo on the left, again, keeping Lucho ready for the weekend against Spurs. Federico Chiesa on the right because, well, he needs to get some game time. He's already played an hour for the 21, so I think he might be able to play for an hour or so. Then maybe you bring on Diogo Jota if needs be, get some more minutes in his legs before a potential start against Spurs. And then all that remains for me to talk about is the striker. And look, I guess this is the perfect game for another opportunity for Darwin Núñez, and he's going to have to do something. If he can pick up a goal here and help fire Liverpool into the semis, that'll probably buy him a little bit more breathing room with some fans as well. So just to confirm, my changed Liverpool lineup doesn't include any real youngsters in there because I think maybe Nioni and Nalo can take a place on the bench and get some minutes if the game's gone in the right direction for us. I wouldn't be putting Mohamed Salah even in the squad, to be honest with you. I'd be fully resting him up. So it's Kelleher for me, Trent at right back, Joe Gomez at left back, Jarell Kwanzaa in alongside Virgil van Dijk in centre back positions, then with Wataru Endo, Harvey Elliott and Alexis McAllister in midfield, with Federico Chiesa on the right, Cody Gakpo on the left and Darwin Núñez through the centre. Let me know what you guys think about that, but of course I haven't finished the preview just yet because we still have to go in for the score prediction. This, I've gone for a 3-0 convincing win for Liverpool. Look, if we show up and play as we should, I think we should be able to roll over Southampton. They absolutely capitulated in the first half against Spurs. But, you know, maybe they will have a little bit of a pep in their step because this is the quarter-final. It is a chance for them to maybe push towards a Wembley final in the League Cup if they were to get there. But of course for us, I think we should be too strong for them and their priority should be to try to remain in the Premier League. So I've gone for a 3-0 victory. Let me know if you agree with that in the comment section, of course. And a reminder that our watch along will start at 6:45 on Wednesday. It is an 8 PM kickoff, so we hope that you can join us for that. Looking forward to reading your thoughts on my predicted 11 and score prediction. Let me know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video, of course, if you enjoy it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will catch up with you guys later on this evening, where of course we'll have the late night agenda as well, and keep an eye out for a news video dropping later on this afternoon. I'll catch up with you soon. Much love. Bye bye.